Hello, I'm John Fox on the channel John West. I'm having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair adventure, and before I can load up my game, I thought I'd go into this thing here, this magical miracle girl Monami, where you get to experience the battles between Monami and the Monobeast that occurred behind the scenes. Now the reason I'm doing this now is because yeah, let's press start. I've had a little look at this, but I skipped through all the start. So I don't know if I'm really going to do this, but... We have a wooden branch. A ribbon, and it is a diaper. It's her favourite diaper. Let's start, shall we? Now the reason... We'll play on normal, I guess. We're going to fight that Monobeast. Yes, sorry, I'm trying to get to the reason why I'm doing this. I don't know the controls. I can jump on things. I don't know. Okay, let's... I'm going to read the controls first. X to run and draw. And I can press RB. Okay. Okay, if I make a loop, I kill things. Cool. Yes, the reason I'm doing this is because I attempted to record the first 5 minutes of the episode, and I realised that I didn't have any sound. So I just thought I'd do this briefly. Before going back into the game. But, yeah. They can't hurt me, so I'm not really seeing any threat. I'm not even sure what these even are. But, yeah, this is a thing that's happening. I guess I'm causing... Oh, they hurt me. I'm in Monami mode. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. Okay. I don't think I'm going to spend very long in here. But I guess it would be nice to do this before we get the next murder. Yeah, kill one of the Monobeasts. Now, what I've got to consider is, am I going to play all the rest of the games? It's like a mini novel as well, isn't it? Like, how much do I care about the entire Dangan canon? We'll see. Because there's a side game that's... well, not like this, but not the murder mystery game that I signed up for. Okay, I can't turn into a magical girl anymore. John, clearly these are too big. But yeah, I can take damage now. Get tired. I've got some stealth scanties. So it doesn't actually have to be in the circle, I'm just making explosive things. Is this really how long I've got? No, I guess we'll keep going. Final wave. Okay, cool. Wow, that was done with me, wasn't it? He's faster than I am. Okay, John. How do I even hurt him? Damn. There, hit him. Oh. About to die, aren't I? Come on. Game over. There we go. Underwear made for adult situations. It's not really covering much. We now have some stealth scanties. And we're slightly stronger. Let's save and leave this. Cool.
Danganronpa.
Let's continue our game. With that, I laid my exhausted body onto the bed and closed my eyes.
I don't like this.
My least favourite food is definitely crab. I don't like shrimp, apples, tomatoes, and seasoned trout eggs. I don't like red foods at all. Red foods are red because they have crab inside of them. It's actually a conspiracy by the crab industry to try and make me overcome my disgust. There's no way I'd fall for that. I will never, ever eat red foods. You see, our society is filled with various hidden conspiracies that are closer than you might think.
Please look forward to the next Monokuma Theater!
Make sure you guys be careful too. There you go. That was quite a fun one. I mean, considering the first one was him going, make sure you don't pirate this game. Alright. Joke there. But seriously, don't pirate this game type thing. I'm going to have to repeat thoughts.
Good morning! Now then, let's...
It's morning already, huh? It feels like morning came so quickly. Like the night got skipped or something. Which is like, what, did you secretly do stuff while you were sleeping that you don't know about? Like, can people wipe our memory while we're here? That explains why I feel so tired. That was the thought I had last time. But I'm hungry, so I should just go to the restaurant and eat something. Yeah, also there's, you know, a bunch of these I still want to find. I will talk to the people I spoke to last time. The one thing I won't do is I won't accidentally try and leave this place. Oh yeah, I'll do this again as well. So, this was my list of the 4 people who I thought would survive, and the person who I thought was the mastermind. So the musician, the gamer, the mechanic, and the breeder, and I thought the lucky person was mastermind. Now I'm going to change that list, but I'm going to change it when we get to the motive, because that's a bunch of information I would have gained. And I think that's fair, right? That's fair. And update my ideas. I'll keep a record of the original ones, though. Oh, and the first death, which I think I was right. I'll put... No, I know... I can't remember what I wrote down now. I know Byaku... B-Y. Let's just call him B. For death. So I'm going to have to try and predict the... Yeah, that's why I'm going to change it. There. So I actually did successfully predict who was the first one to die. Hi, Gundam. No, hi, Gundam.
Stay back.
Do not speak to me, human. What the heck?
How pitiful.
The wind is running amok today. It's carrying the lost souls of Byakuya and Teru Teru. Are they destined to be cradled against the Heavenly Mother's bosom, or to burn in the fires of Gehenna? Perhaps you should pray for them, human child. It's possible that prayer might save their souls. Now then, I shall take my leave. Yeah, I was thinking this guy might have a tragic backstory. I don't know, I'm getting that feeling from him, because he's so into his animals. This guy's the same as usual. And tragic backstory means gets either murders someone or gets murdered, doesn't it? Tragic backstory means involved in a murder. You know what? I completely missed Sonya. I spoke to him and completely missed those two. I'll speak to those two as well then. Good morning, Nekomaru. I swear I know that voice from somewhere. What is it, Hajime? What is it, Hajime? Do you need to talk to me about something? What's wrong? What are you so surprised about? No need to worry. I'll head to the restaurant first. And there he goes. Is it just my imagination, or does he seem weirder than usual? And I assume it's because him and mechanic guy bopped Nagito on the head. Nagito, whatever.
Good nom nom nomming!
Yeah, why did she say good morning when she invented good nom nom nomming already?
Meow!
Do you know how many O's I used? Who knows? I mean, had I been paying attention, I would have counted. Whoa there! Your cool demeanor gives me the shivers! This is a cool shot. But you should talk about it more. You know, shoot me with your word arrows. Thinking about Byakuya made me feel really sad, so I'm trying super hard to stay upbeat. About Byakuya.
I see.
That's right.
I see.
He may have had picky fingers, but he was really totally awesome. It sounds easy to keep a promise till the very end, but I think it's actually really, really hard. You're right, especially in this kind of situation. But to actually die like that.
Aww.
If only he didn't have picky fingers. Darn, that's so disappointing. Now then, I'm off to the restaurant. Adieu. She didn't have to say that last bit. Never mind. I feel such a nostalgia for the Japanese dishes my servant used to prepare. The servant must be annoyed to be forced to cook stuff like that. Paid, I think is the answer. Paid. I assume. I bloody hope so. However, an army marches with its stomachs. That being said, let us have breakfast. I'm not reading that again. That was all on her voice. That said good despair, if you saw the top of that. I actually spent the back of my brain was trying to figure out what I wrote. And, like, while I was showing you this, I was like, what's that at the top? I won't mention it. But it says good despair? Why does it say good despair? I mean, goodbye despair, I guess, but... Did I go into the wrong place? Okay, let's talk to more girls. Hi, Chiaki.
Hey.
Ah, good morning. You're playing video games again this morning? It's like whenever you find the time, you always come here, don't you, Chiaki?
You think so? Hey.
I know you like video games, but if you don't get out in the sun more, you'll get sick.
Come on.
And you know, it's important to get to know the others better too.
Hey.
So let's play games outside. I'm sure they'll have stuff like jump rope and bamboo copter at the supermarket. I want to know what that is. Alright. Is it like a skipping rope on your leg? Like a stick with a circle on it, and you like, it's like a jump rope for one leg and the other. I don't know if that's got a name. See, I'm imagining that it's made out of plastic, but I guess it could be bamboo.
Huh?
Jump rope? Bamboo copter? Are those games too? I don't get it.
Come on.
Then you can play with us after breakfast. Good deeds should be done quickly, they say. Do they? Are you saying I have to join you too? What's with that tone? If you don't want to come, you don't have to. No, hanging out with two people at once would be really efficient. Seriously, she's so bossy towards guys. That's gonna come up later, isn't it? Jump rope? Bamboo copter? The world is overflowing with strange things. Is it? I mean, I guess it is. I'm not going to make a habit of talking to everyone like this. But they seem to have a lot to say right now. Hajime. Yeah, good morning. Man, I'm starving. Let's hurry the hell up and get some food. For some reason I'm in the wrong place for that, but still. It's not that the restaurant has bad food, but compared to Terra's food, it's pretty so-so. Like, those party dishes, they were seriously so good. I was, like, I could eat as much as I wanted. I wanted to keep eating his food. I know.
That's weird.
Ugh, grieving like this isn't like me. I'm probably acting strange because I'm so hungry.
All right.
All I gotta do is eat. You're not going to the restaurant, Mihiru? Ah, sorry. I was just thinking about Teru.
What's going on?
I know Monokuma said Teru's motives was boring.
That's impossible.
That wasn't boring at all. I mean, it's your mom. Your mom, even, because it's American. I'm sure it's not pronounced quite that O-y. But, like, she's like your most important family member, you know? Yeah, I agree, says Hajime. Of course, that doesn't mean I can't accept what Teru did either.
But...
Still, if my family...
Hey.
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Even though I think what Teru did was stupid, it'd be bad if I allowed Monokuma to influence me too, says Mihiru in her voice and not mine.
Obviously.
That's right, I'm never gonna follow Monokuma's orders. Alright, let's skedaddle. Oh no. How did I get... I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Ah, okay. Hey, you came at the right time. What do you think, Hajime? What do I think about what? Ah, isn't it obvious? The stuff he said about the traitor and the world ender. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, is what I said last time. I'm asking if you know anything about it. After one night's sleep, there's no way I'd suddenly find out anything.
What's going on?
Well, that's obvious. Unless you slept, walked, and then had your memory erased. Same goes for me, too.
Honestly.
I didn't get enough sleep last night because of that baffling nonsense.
But...
I wonder if it's really true that there's a traitor among us.
No!
No need to worry. You don't have to worry about the traitor at all. However, if by chance, a worst-case scenario...
Impossible!
Even in a worst case scenario, you don't have to worry about the traitor. I'm gonna have to turn my mic down. There we go. It's still peaking, but I shout, but whatever. It'll be slightly less peaky.
That's weird.
What do you mean? You're being awfully certain about it.
Behold!
Of course! The so-called traitor is tied up at the moment and can't move at all! So yeah, it's basically confirmed that he bopped Nagato on the head. I assume he's not killed. Though I briefly thought, during my work day, that someone killed Nagato, like, immediately. Because I think he might survive to the end of the game now. Like Toko did. I'm not sure though.
It cannot be.
Tied up, you say? Could you be referring to Nagato, whom we've not seen since yesterday? Who else could it be? Nagato's the traitor! What about the other part? You said he was tied up and can't move.
Oh, crap!
Hey, Kazuchi! What should we do?
Hey!
Dumbass! Don't rope me into this. They'll find out we work together to... Crap! You guys are both idiots.
You.
Hey, what does this mean?
I mean...
Well, you know. There's no way we can let him run around free. I mean, he tried to put us all in danger, you know. Is this... I feel like this is a response to lots of people going, why didn't they tie up the serial killer? Tero committed a murder because that guy tempted him, right?
Fool!
So that makes him a killer too. It's necessary to deal with him in the appropriate way.
Honestly.
So that's why you left him tied up. However, that can't be helped. He's quite dangerous. How should I put it? He's a little creepy. Not that I want to badmouth him.
Emergency!
It's not a little creepy. He's creepy to the max. His creepiness is so high, he could sell tickets to see it.
Good instincts.
That is truly a nice line. Every fibre of my being agrees with you. That's right. That was a weird way of saying right, John. There's no existence more troublesome than that of an incomprehensible human.
Fall, my tears.
What they like, what they hate, what makes them happy, what makes them angry. It's normal for all beings to have standards rooted in experience, so they can predict their opponent's actions. By the way, I haven't seen any more. I actually only saw 5 minutes of the last episode. It's just that we've been faffing around with Monomi and stuff like that. I do have a cup of tea, and I'm going to see if it's a good temperature. But at times, those standards do not work on certain opponents. Those are the most fearsome opponents at all. Yes, you can't apply morality to crazy people. Which is a horrible way of saying that. But, because they're crazy, right?
How pitiful.
Establishing a relationship with such a human is impossible. He's saying it in an overly complex way, and I'm saying it in an overly simplified way. What I mean to say is, to commit murder, say, would require you, in reasonable society, to have some part of you broken, right? Let's go with that as an idea. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not a psychologist. When I say reasonable society, if you're paid to murder people, like if you're in the army or an executor, then you've been given societal permission to do that, and who knows how that works, right? But people do it all the time. What I'm saying is, when the entire world is telling you not to and you do, that requires you to be somewhat broken, yes? Like you're a sociopath or something. Or, you know, any number of maladies and conditions you might have. And to apply reasoning to an unreasonable person is foolish, because they're not following the same logic as you. He's basically what he's saying. And that's just for judging their crimes. What he's saying is you can't even form relationships with people because they're fundamentally different. Anyway, I don't know why I decided to deep dive into that one comment, but I did. Hope you enjoyed it. That is a shame.
Hey!
You should be careful. You're teetering on the edge yourself.
And?
Anyway, where did you two tie up Nagito?
Ah,
The dining hall in the old hotel building. I, for some reason, guessed that. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I didn't. I guessed the other beach house, the changing room that you're not allowed to change in. That's where Byakuya got killed. He needs to reflect on what he did at that place. I'm worried that he might be dead. But then there's not been enough, surely. There needs to be a lot more. You're saying it's better to kill off a troublesome ally before they turn into an enemy? Oh, you killed him? He's obviously alive. I only knocked him out so we could tie him up. Oh, so he's just got brain damage, that's all. That's fine then. Then what shall we do with Nagito at this point? Let's hear everyone's opinion. It's not safe to let him walk around freely. There's no telling what he'll end up doing next. He's also the most likely person to be the traitor. Which means he's the... One of the things is... Mastermind isn't Mastermind anymore, right? Mastermind is traitor. Yeah? So that M becomes a T. And I know I said I'd update this later, but he can't be the traitor. Because he's already a compromised entity. Like Toko. So it's anyone but him. We'll make a guess again when oh, hang on. We'll call him N for Nagito. I'll keep a record of that as well. Okay, I'm going to put a little tick on. No, I'll just put a comma. It's fine. A slash. Okay, slashes. Ah, this is so messy. So messy. Okay. So, isn't it okay? This pen needs to be thrown out as well. John, between episodes. John, do this between episodes. Okay, I'll do that between episodes, shall I? But isn't it okay if we just keep them tied up for a while? This chick, she's still eating a lot. I call people chicks.
I see.
If
I
so,
see.
it would be better to watch him for a while. But it would be bad if we don't let him eat or drink. He might end up dying for real. I know that already.
Aww.
Jeez, I didn't expect you two would do something like that. I wish you'd treat it more like an achievement. And I thought that tiny boy was up to something again. Who are you calling tiny boy? You're here.
jeez.
It figures you guys are messed up.
I get it.
Is this what you guys do if you don't like your buddy? You corner them? Look at you sheep, acting all righteous.
Huh?
What do you say? Oh, they've both got the same John voice. They've never interacted with each other before. What do you say? We didn't do anything wrong. Oh, did the shitty sheep all bleat at me?
What did you say?
It looks like there's one more bastard who needs to get tied up.
Bastard!
Try it if you dare, bastard.
Shut up! Shut up!
You can threaten me, but I'm not scared. You're just a pipsqueak without the Kuzuryu clan backing you up.
What'd you say?
Just stop.
Enough. Knock it off, you two. You bastards. I'll make sure you'll regret that later.
Huh?
What the heck? He's just a whiny loser. Kazuchi, let us stop this already.
Aw.
Jeez, all this fighting. I can tell it's not going to be easy in the future. The future? I wonder if we even have a future.
Hey!
Don't stop mumbling like that. If you do, I'll get depressed too.
I'm sorry.
too? Phew. On top of this island's mysteries, now there's also Nagato and Fuyuhiko to deal with. Jeez, it's just one thing after another. But do we have some free time? In that uncomfortable atmosphere, we finished our breakfast and left for our respective cottages. Wow. So let me... Wow. There, that was better. What should I do today? There's no way I can just stay here and do nothing. Alright, I think that was nice. So, one thing I didn't really consider was there's also a vending machine on the beach. So, I just found a plug. Sorry. Not sorry about the plug. It's my plug. Sorry about the cough. Hang on. Which one's the one? No! Oh. Sorry. It's B, okay. I want to go to... That's the farm. Ranch, even. I want to buy some stuff. Central Island. And of course I'm going to walk everywhere. It's fine. I wanted to do that later, but whatever. Let's check out this machine. Or Yashin. Oh, hello. What is a Yashin? Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? Learn more about it. During your stay here at Jabberwock Island, you'll find coins scattered throughout the island. These mono coins are treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You can use the handbook menu to see how many mono coins you currently have. But if you put the coins in this machine here, there's a chance you could win a prize. The more coins you use, the better chance you have of getting something new. Check the present section of the handbook menu to review your prizes. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono Yashin? Give it a shot. Right, let's give it a shot. Oh. I can see the repeat rate on the top left. Okay, I've got that. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to do. I'm glad it's quicker though. Probably get quite a lot in our first session. Actually, no, I should do this before the shop because they might sell the same things. That's a double already. How many of these? I have loads of coins, so. That's a Rose in vitro, wasn't it? Camera. Do you think we can get it to 20%? I'm going to aim for 20%. This is so much faster. I appreciate the heck out of this speed. There's a lot of stuff up this tree. Right. There's jewellery as well. There we go. might talk to you two later. But we know where they are now. I really should try and figure out who's going to die. But then again, I think finishing Chiaki might be a good idea. I've been told they have special powers when you finish them. That's the wrong way, John. Is it? I don't know. And it'd be nice to actually finish one of the stories, because I never did that the first time around. But I also do want to talk to the people I think are going to die. Which... At first I thought the princess, because she seems relevant to new locations. But there's something going on with Fuyuhiko and... the shark guy. So which means I probably should talk to them. I'm on them all! So... I want one of each. I don't know if they do anything, or is this just for the pet? No, see, I've got 2 of those already. So they're getting more expensive now. Jobo dolls. They look like they might be racist. Toy camera is very expensive, as is replica sword. And an arm. What? Man's nut. Summer festival tree. Oh, I've got this Battle of Tarot. Okay. Oops. There's a spare one up as well. There's some civet coffee. It's made from Asian palm civet dung. It's collected from there anyway. There you go. I think I appreciated it. Hope meter went up. Can I give it more presents? So what's stopping me from just buying loads of water and getting its hope to fall? Let's mix it up just in case. Let's hope me up. Right, I'm just going to keep doing this. It's going to be full of hope. Why, John? There we go. That's one hopeful snake. Oh, I didn't get anything for that. Maybe it'll influence what it evolves into. Back to the beach, I guess. Why? Because I'm going to hang out with that girl once. Jackie. She's the easiest one to find presents for because, you know, gamer. Is she awake? Is she sleeping? Should I check? Let's check if she's okay.
Morning.
I think I should drink something to help me wake up. Wanna come along? I spent time today drinking tea at the restaurant with Chiaki. Okay, cool. I didn't seem to get a choice on that. Looks like Chiaki and I grew a little closer. I guess disturbing her was me choosing. Would you like to give her a present? Definitely. Hardtack of Hope. Soda chips. Sunflower seeds. T-shirt. Fresh bindings. Well, that's for the doctor, presumably. Spy Spike. Another Hope. Jabalian Jewellery. Biggest Phantom. Cheat Codes book. Go with that. Hajime, you seem to be holding something pretty nice.
Thanks.
Thank you. No one's ever given me such an awesome present before. A generic cheat codes book, even though games don't really use those anymore. Every single time, I can't believe how quickly she falls asleep in such a short time. Samurai head, Statue of Liberty. Don't shoot the beam there. This is bad. Zombie Nation, heating up humans. She's dreaming about a game. I have no idea what kind of game she's talking about.
Sorry.
I was sleeping again. Were you playing a video game in your dream too? Yeah, it was fun because it was a shooting game. I see. You like those kinds of games, do you?
Yep.
I'm pretty all-inclusive. I'll play anything, from Space Invaders to the latest military shooters. I also like simulation games. Right now, I mainly play real-time strategy games, but I like turn-based ones too.
Hey.
So, where do you want to go today? Yeah, how about we go to the ranch today? I don't really like animals that much. Huh, really? They're warm when you touch them, you know? That's a little scary. It's kind of hard to guess what they'll do next.
Well?
I'm better at games that use precise calculations, where success and failure are decided by numerical values. But it's hard for me to play games where I have to manage relationships and guess what characters are feeling. I see. This sort of... I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt, but like, this sort of assumes the game's logical with how characters are feeling. Anyway, I'll just give the game that. Maybe that has something to do with what the game is saying is she doesn't know how to talk to people, right? Even in computer games. The people in computer games are predictable. As predictable, if not more so predictable than strategy games. Anyway, because strategy games have RNG we have to deal with. Anyway, maybe that has something to do with her upbringing. I don't want to do things with Chiaki that Chiaki will hate, but it feels lonely just to leave her like this. How about we look at the animals from far away? You know what? They were playing their games. I've just stolen Chiaki away from Raggedy Ann. The ones at the ranch are pretty tame. You can even try to touch them if it looks safe. Okay.
I think.
If you teach me lots of things, it'll probably be okay, I think. Is she relying on me? If so, that makes me happy. Chiaki and I decided to walk to the ranch. Oh my, it's a cow. I wonder if it's gonna dance, like the one in Dancing Eyes. That's a thing. That might be a little difficult. Maybe I should try touching it a little. Chiaki walked up to the cow and cautiously pet its back. The cow seemed not to mind, continued silently eating grass. Wow, it's really warm. I live in a place called Cornwall. It's kind of farmy as a place. If you've ever heard, and people probably haven't nowadays, it's actually quite old, but like, I've got a brand new combine harvester. That's a stereotype of Cornish people. So like, gar, farmers. that kind of thing, pirate accent. I've seen lots of cows. Never actually pet a cow. They seem to appreciate it though. I've angered a cow as well. I think it was a bull. But I went hello and it went no like that, and I was like, okay, fair enough, stay away from you. Well, that's because it's alive. I see. You're right. Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much. That might make it easier for me. If you touch a person, something is born from that interaction, right? Repulsion, anticipation, whatever. I'm nervous about stuff like that. It makes me think I'm better off not doing anything unnecessary. Like, it's better if I just stay an innocent bystander for as long as I can. Jackie's feelings are not odd at all, but I do understand where she's coming from. I may have changed that line. I hope one day she can touch not just cows, but people too. I hope one day she can touch me. As you know, if we milk this cow, I'm sure the fresh milk must be pretty tasty. No, we pasteurized milk. Milk goes through a process. Don't drink milk that comes straight from a cow. Please don't.
Hey.
Milk this cow. Yes, you know. I know what you're doing, game. But she knows what milk and it. Huh? You know that milk comes from cows, right? Do you mean? What do you mean from? Milk is milk, right? You know, if you pull a cow's udders, milk comes out. You only need one cow to get as much milk as you want.
Huh?
As much as you want. Yeah, but you have to filter it and stuff. Don't drink gross cow's milk just from unless you're a baby cow. Don't drink straight from cows. But if you try to cut open a milk bottle, a cow comes out of it, right? I'd love for that to be true. Nobody thinks like this. Not even the most naive person. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Japan, John. Like, not known for their dairy products? Like, what the stereotype is that Japanese people think Westerners smell like milk, because we love milk so much, and that Westerners think Japan smells like fish, because they love fish so much. I don't know if that's true, but that's the stereotype, right? So you might be thinking, oh, so like people might not know about cows. I don't remember. But it's right there. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Milk has picture of cows on and stuff. I just have a hard time. Like, cows are on. Children get toys with pictures of animals, right? Cat, dog, pig, cow. Cow is on that. Cow is definitely on that wheel. And I don't know if they have that toy in Japan. A cow goes moo. You know that. And obviously, I do like this line. I don't think a real person would ever think that. And it dances, right? I knew it. It's definitely dancing eyes. I don't know what that's a reference to. Seriously, what kind of game is she talking about? Okay. I explained how milk works to Chiaki in detail. Considering she's a teenager, I feel like she should know a certain amount of this as well. That's the sort of thing I wasn't saying. Was she should understand about udders. Why are there so many things she doesn't know? As usual, Chiaki is full of mysteries. Like, she's not stupid, right? She's been updated based... her report card's been updated. Chiaki started to feel sleepy from playing too much, so after sending her off, I returned to my room. Who do I think is going to die, then? Well, we've been given no information. It's still bright out, but it's not like I feel like staying here and doing nothing. Maybe I should try going somewhere. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to look at the beach. I'm kind of annoyed that for a Monokuma. So let's go back to the beach again. Check quickly. This way. Because there's a Monokuma somewhere. Really, we should spend all the rest of our coins as well. But... do we need the rest of our coins? I don't really know what they're for. I'm definitely missing one of them. So I should check out all the locations very quickly. Alright, it's actually, I think it's here. Yeah, because I'm watching someone else play this game, but the chapter before, because I, you know, do it at work, and I think I saw one here. No. The problem is that I don't really watch. It's on in the background. Oh, maybe I picked this one up already. I don't know where it is then. But I will check other places quickly anyway. Who do I think is going to die? Now, the game's usually quite subtle about their flags. Don't know why I did that. That was done with me. The nurse. The princess. The nurse definitely has a death flag on her. Oh yeah. I was going to do gambling. Never mind. Where am I going? Oh, I'll find him eventually. What does it mean that the animal's full of hope? I hope I went the wrong way. The right way, even. There's nothing out of rock, John. You said that pretty definitively. Well, it's not an island, is it? Why do you care? I don't know why I care, but I do. Oh, damn it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into people and maybe I think they'll have a death flag. Or should I talk to the most interesting people? Come on. We'll get there eventually. I'm not really sure what these levels are about either, to be honest. Second island. I don't think she's got a death flag, but I do think she's interesting. Alright. Both of these guys were on my survivor list. And I might take them off. Alright, Gundam.
What?
I see. You're the pursuer he sent. What should I do? Can I even hang out with someone like Gundam? Yeah, sure. Haha! So you're going to be defiant, or do you intend to betray him? Depending on the information you possess, I don't mind making you one of my subordinates. I was forced to listen to Gundam talk about a ridiculous battle in the Netherworld for territory and influence. Looks like Gundam and I grew closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Definitely. Something related to animals, I expect. Man grab out a boy named Taro. Got his prayers. Message in a bottle. Can go. Ghost Stone. Mesopotamia. Oh, it's yeah. Small degenerated reactor. What? Model left behind by flight engineer. It's filled with dreams. Korean photography. Well, obviously, this is a thermometer. Nurse. It's for the nurse. Ogami Clan Codex. For a masseuse. It's Phantom, Jewellery, Never Hope. Passionate Glasses. Okay, let's give him a stupid t-shirt.
You fiend.
Wow. Bad. That was bad. I thought the Hajime Hinata I knew would be a little more useful.
You fiend.
Whoa there. It's better if you don't get any closer than that. An automatic barrier is generated independently of my will. It's not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet. It doesn't matter if your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend. What the heck is this true name thing? So you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily.
Fine.
Then tell me your hidden name. I don't have anything like that.
What?
Then what is your special ability? There's no way I have one of those.
How pitiful.
Huh. So you really are just a mere human. I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened, sinner?
Ask me anything. Religious stuff, then. Because he's talking about sins. Oh, so I have to ask.
You fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask. But make sure you try not to understand.
If you flinch, you will die!
After knowing my true terror, it will be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last. Does he want to talk or not? Which is it? Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. I guess I have to ask him something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instincts.
So you're interested in my lifestyle. Fine then. I shall reveal a portion of that to you.
Fine.
Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody. However, managing my website takes up the bulk of my time. Huh?
I shall engulf this world.
Obviously, sorcerers around the world are waiting to see my research results. On the opening video, it actually shows him casting a spell. And I was like, that's got to be in the game somewhere, surely. You know what? I was thinking about equivalents. And like, he might be the hero of this game. Not hero, as in the guy with the big hair. Because he's all spiritual and stuff, but maybe. It's tenuous. Of course, my website has been magically enchanted, so only the chosen ones can view it. A mere human like you will only be able to access a dummy site called the Exciting Breeding Journal. I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
Fine.
Then I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you yearn for?
Well, are there any other questions? Oh, I've got to let you go, but I'll finish this first. Oh, we went on an hour, didn't we? What's your favourite food?
Fine.
You certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon that bears the face of the devil. Are you talking about a pumpkin? There's no other food as high in nutrition nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods. More importantly, its seeds are the most effective. Pumpkin seeds. For food source for my 4 dark devas of destruction. However, you must carefully wash them, dry them in the sunlight, and peel off the thin skin and lightly fry them. I see, that sounds pretty difficult.
Silence.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult? Pain and pleasure are irrelevant, as long as you have purpose and take action for that sake. You're right, that's exactly right. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words. Somehow, even though it's only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better. And it's got a hope fragment. After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied, he finally let me go. And I'm going to let you go. I've been John Proxy and Tunnel John West. I've been having the Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair and Adventure. Goodbye. I've been John Proxy and Tunnel John West. I've been having the adventure, like I just said. I think I just myself. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.